everyone, it's Cathy Zielske, and I'm so glad to be here on the Scrapbook and Cards Today YouTube channel. Today I'm sharing a scrapbook page that I created using products from one of the SCT Sampler kits. The SCT Sampler is a kit subscription program, and each month you are going to get a wonderful sample of all sorts of products that you can use for scrapbooking or card making. So let's jump in and look at the page that I created. The products that I am working with today came from a past kit. I believe this was in the month of May. Lots of products from Vicky Boutin were part of this kit, and I decided to use those. In each kit, you're going to get this little insert card, and on the back of the card, the products are listed that are in the kit, but we also designed the quote on the front so that you can put this up in your craft room for inspiration. The other thing that we do is we will take the little word art and create things with it, either an acrylic word, but this time we did a puffy glitter sticker. How cute is that? So I'm not using everything that's in the kit. I just decided to pull out a few products that I thought would work. But there are many other things, and that's the beauty of this. You get a smattering of all sorts of products, and you really can stretch these supplies and do a lot of different projects with them. So it's worth checking out, and I will link below so you can learn more about the kit. Now, let's start building the page. I went ahead and printed out some strips for journaling, and I just wanted to show you my little shortcut for cutting journal strips. I take the first line and I split that guide right on the center of the words, and then I'm going to push it out so it hangs over about 1/4 inch and cut again. And then when I go to repeat this process, again, split the text and cut, push it out to the edge, and instead of eyeballing it, I'll just bring my strip right back in and put it right alongside so it feels about the same depth, if you will, and then cut. I'll get all my strips cut out, and then I also use my guide to evenly cut on either side of the journaling. I line up one of the letters right on the guard and cut, and then I'll flip it and do the same thing on the other side. I really love this paper trimmer for scrapbooking, and it helps me to line things up quickly so that there I have my journal strips ready to go, and they're all evenly spaced. Today's layout was very inspired by our creative editor, Jen Gallagher, who does wonderful craft videos and wonderful scrapbook videos. And Jen inspired me to get my scissors out and do some fussy cutting. In the sampler, there was one big flower, but it didn't have a second flower, and it didn't quite match the pattern paper. So Jen does this a lot in her videos, and I never think to fussy cut. But really, it's not that hard. You get a good sharp pair of little scissors, work your way around. It doesn't have to be perfect because the flower edges aren't perfect, but you can quickly cut out anything that is in your pattern paper already. So I cut the small one and then did the larger flower off camera. Next, it's time to start adhering my elements. Now, I love this dot runner from Gina K Designs and Thermal Web. It's a really nice adhesive. I'm gonna coat on the back there, and look how pretty that pink is on the back. It's almost a shame to cover it up, but that's okay. I'm gonna commit to these cute hearts. I love the mix of color. I think it's so pretty. In this particular sampler, you got a sheet of stickers, and I'm going to use these, but I'm going to take the stick off my stickers because here's my thing with stickers. I put things down and they're in the wrong place, and I hate that. I like to be able to play a little more to make sure if what I think is going to work is going to work. This EK Success powder tool, it just lets you put powder on the back of a sticker, and the more you get on, the less stick it has. And once you're done, it's smooth and pliable, and it's not going to stick, so you can place it down and think, does it look good here? Does it look good there? And you eliminate that dreaded, I put a sticker down, I can't get it up, and it looks terrible. That happens to me frequently. I don't know if it happens to you. That's a way around. So I cut a little strip of that butterfly paper, just going to tuck it right under the heart paper. And the nice thing is I have all that leftover butterfly paper to use for another project. I'm going to adhere my photo, and this is a 4x6 size. And there we go. See, now I have the sticker, and it's not sticky, and I know it's going to look good there. So I just add my own adhesive. It just gives you a little more control. I'm placing that right down on top of the photo. And I added some thin foam adhesive to the back of the flower. And this is the larger of the two flowers, so I'm just going to position that right about where I think it should go. Get that leaf out of there for now and press that down. I like the thin foam adhesive for scrapbook pages because it allows you to have a little dimension, but I don't like a bulky scrapbook page. I like them to be fairly flat in my albums, and that thin foam adhesive is fantastic. I'm peeling off the backer from this puffy glitter word. I just think this is so cute. And again, in some kits we do words that look like this, and in other kits we do acrylic words, but it's really fun to have these cute words that can serve as titles for your layouts. I'm going to adhere my strips, and I always keep a little scrap piece of cardstock just so I don't get a dot runner on my work surface. Get that lined up, and then I will just stagger these down a little bit offset and try to keep the spacing about the same in between, just kind of eyeball it. And again, this is very inspired by Jen. She works the word strips like nobody's business, and I love it. Popping my date right over the photo. And then I'll put a little more of the thin foam adhesive onto the smaller flower that does have the leaf that's part of it. Pop that down, and this is looking pretty cute. I really like how this is turning out. I just decided to do one more tiny little addition. As I was looking, I thought, inside the kit there is also some puffy stickers. They're kind of like a vinyl, but they're got a little dimension to them, and I thought the hashtag was really cute. So I popped that down to finish off the page. This was the point when I realized there was a typo in the third journal strip, so I printed out a corrected one and added that before I took the final photos. I encourage you to check out the SCT Sampler because each month you are going to get a collection of curated products that make putting together your next scrapbook page or card project a snap. I'll see you back here next month with another clean and simple card or scrapbook page. Thanks for watching.